Hey everyone, today I've got the Boss movie review. A highly successful businesswoman gets arrested and thrown in jail for insider trading, and by the time she gets out, she's trying to fix everything with certain people, and it's supposed to be funny. But is it? As far as the story goes, this movie is directed by Melissa McCarthy's husband, Ben Falcone, also starring Melissa McCarthy in the leading role. You know, she's the type of person that I feel like I've seen the same sort of formula with all of her comedies recently, and sometimes these types of movies are a hit or miss. Because in one way, she can be really funny, like I remember from Bridesmaids and Spy, and now recently she's just coming out with movies like Identity Thief, Tammy, the upcoming Ghostbusters reboot, and I'm wondering, why are they even making another movie thinking that she's going to be funny and bring something new to the table like we haven't seen before? And I feel like I was a little bit let down by this movie. Now, I wasn't expecting anything groundbreaking or Oscar worthy or whatever, but it just seems like Melissa McCarthy doesn't know how to have her own style, or it just comes off as forced, especially with the comedy and the script. And these are things that I just could not stand watching this movie. So as far as the casting goes, Melissa McCarthy, I'm just going to keep this short. She just does not seem to be bringing her A game in this movie. I can't even remember if I laughed at all watching this movie, as far as like the things that she said or the way that she was acting, because most of the things that were coming out of her mouth were just crass lines and things that I just felt like were a little bit overdone. So you've got other actors in this movie like Kristen Bell, who I feel like does bring a softer side of this film, but at least she's not as comedically sound as Melissa McCarthy, so I feel like maybe I would have just preferred her being in this movie and leaving Melissa McCarthy completely out. And of course, Ben Falcone is in this for a short time. You gotta have that collaboration and cameo appearance, but really, it wasn't worth it. I think what was worth it, though, was Peter Dinklage, who plays this rival of Melissa McCarthy's character, who is kind of jealous in a way that she's still trying to make this business with like these brownies. Instead of Girl Scouts, you've got like these brownies or some type of daisy, I don't even know. At least he was interestingly funny, but it really wasn't saying much. I can't say that I liked anything about this movie per se, so this is a bad love review contender because this movie was just downright bad. And it's taken me this long to actually see it because at first, when this movie came out, I was debating on checking it out. I wasn't too confident that this movie was going to do well and that I was going to enjoy it. So, quite frankly, this wasn't that type of movie. So the things that I didn't really like about this movie, like I said, there was just so much crass dialogue in this movie that I just could not get into. It was a little bit, over the top and overdone and just overloaded with things that I didn't even need to hear. And these situations that were going on in this movie, I felt like were just way, way too much for me to handle. So I couldn't really take this movie seriously or any of the actors truly seriously. So I didn't really appreciate the outcome of this film. So overall, I would say that The Boss was not the best film of the year, or I feel like in Melissa McCarthy's career, but I feel like maybe she could do better, but, you know, I hope she doesn't turn out to be another actress that just makes all these terrible movies or becomes the next Adam Sandler. I wouldn't recommend seeing this movie unless you're just looking for hours of boredom, to kill time and watch this. I would give this 1.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of The Boss, and what is your favorite Melissa McCarthy, if any. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates. Come back every Crucial Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.